Hey guys, this is a review on the Sony XM4s that I purchased during the Black Friday sale for $278. Now at this time right before Christmas, they are still being sold for around the same price, so that might be just the new price for these headphones. Now when I purchased these headphones, these were considered the best noise cancelling headphones in 2020 by almost every reviewer. But recently, as most of you know, Apple released their new AirPods Max noise cancelling headphones, which some people who have tried it say that they are the new best noise cancelling headphones on the market. So maybe the XM4s have been dethroned, maybe not. I can't really compare because I don't have the AirPods Max, but some people have said that the AirPods Max do sound slightly better and have better noise cancellation. Okay, so first off, the packaging is pretty standard for a pair of headphones nowadays. You get the case with the headphones inside, the accessories, and the paperwork. I really like how inside the case there's a place for the wired cable and the airline adapter, because otherwise I would probably just have left them in the box and never touched them again. I also left the paper diagram inside the case to show me exactly how to fold the headphones when I go to store them. If you want, you could remove the diagram, it's just like a little piece of cardboard, but just remember that the left ear cup is the one that will be folded. Overall, the case is very good and offers good protection since it is a hard shell case. It's also pretty flat, which makes it easy to store inside a book bag or your backpack or something. Now here are the headphones themselves. They look very similar to the XM3s and almost identical at first glance. I wish the design was a little more sleek and refined for the XM4s, because the ear cups do look a little big on the ears. They are made of plastic, and the finish is like a matte, almost soft touch kind of plastic that feels good in the hand and resists fingerprints pretty well. The ear cups and headband are very soft and feel like a usual pair of ear cups made of fake leather. Compared to the Bose QC35s I've had in the past, these ear cups don't feel as plush or full, which isn't necessarily a good or a bad thing, but just something that I noticed. I don't think the build quality will be a problem for most people, as these do feel pretty solidly built. From my memory, these are a little heavier than the QC35s I've had, and come in at 249 grams. I don't think the headband is easily replaceable, but I do think the ear cups are replaceable if you purchase separate ear cups from a third party. Obviously, replaceable magnetic ear cups like seen in the AirPods Max would be ideal, but we don't have that over here. You have a clicky adjustable headband, a power button, and a custom button, and also an IR sensor inside the left ear cup, which is responsible for some of the features that I will get into later. A very nice feature that I like is that these headphones charge through USB-C. Now the cable it provides is a USB-A to USB-C charging cable, but I just use my own USB-C to USB-C cable, and it charges just fine through my laptop. In terms of comfort, these are a really comfortable pair of headphones, and I've never had any problems with them. I've always been more of an IEM person because I don't really like how my ears get hot from ear cups, or how the headband pushes down my hair, but my ears felt very comfortable when wearing these, and they haven't become sore or hot even after 3 to 4 hours of use. These are a little heavier than headphones I've tried in the past, and it doesn't affect me when I'm sitting still, but when I tilt my head up, for example, the headphones do start to slide off my head. So the first thing I did when I powered these headphones on is to connect them to my phone and the app. These headphones do support NFC pairing, as you can see from the mark on the ear cup, but I disconnected them through standard Bluetooth. Now this was my first negative impression of the app and the overall experience, and that was when I was trying to connect the headphones to the app. Now at first the app wouldn't connect or register my headphones for the first 4 or 5 tries, and I had to keep rebooting the headphones on and off to try to get them to work. But eventually it did connect, and after that the app has been working fine. In the app you can see that there are a whole bunch of features that you can enable and disable, as well as adjusting the noise cancelling strength. There's also a built-in equalizer within the app, so you can adjust the EQ if you wanted to. I personally don't like touching the EQ for any of my headphones and earphones, but it is an option, and an EQ will most likely improve the default sound profile. I just left most of the features untouched, like the new speak to chat feature. What this does is that when you listen to music and you start talking, the music will automatically pause. I left this feature off because I found that it's a little annoying when it automatically pauses my music every time it hears me say something. Now the feature that I use more is when I'm listening to music, I can automatically go into transparency mode when I place my palm over the right ear cup. And this will turn down the music volume, and then I can clearly hear my surroundings as well as myself talking. All the touch controls are on the right ear cup, and it's done with simple swipes. Up and down for volume, left and right to skip tracks, and double tap to play and pause. Now one feature that I did enable is pairing to multiple devices. This is an excellent new feature to the XM4s, which allow me to connect to both my phone and laptop simultaneously so that I can seamlessly switch back and forth. The only downside to this is that you can't use LDAC, which to me isn't really a problem because I'm not listening to these headphones for the highest fidelity music, which these don't provide anyway. Using these headphones, there isn't really a noticeable difference from using LDAC or other audio codecs, so I highly recommend that you enable this feature because it's much more useful. Now when I have music playing and I remove the headphones, they will automatically pause my music and resume when I wear them again. And it also has this custom button. You can change what the button does in the app, but on the default setting, when I hold the custom button, it will automatically start to calibrate the optimal noise cancellation setting from my ear shape, size, and hairstyle. Noise cancelling strength is also very good, and it cancels out most of the hum or continuous noise in my environment. And it actually does a very good job of cancelling out human voices too. I don't have my QC35s anymore to compare, but from my memory, these don't sound that much different from the noise cancelling that I had on those headphones, maybe just slightly better for cancelling out higher frequencies. Battery life I also found to be excellent on these headphones, and these will give you an advertised time of 30 hours of playback. And it also has fast charging, so a quick 10-minute charge will give you 5 hours of audio playback. Now I haven't fully tested out how many hours I could squeeze out of these headphones, because I always charge them back at around 60%, but from my experience, a single charge would easily last me a whole week for normal daily usage. Now the Bluetooth strength is also really good. The strength I got from these headphones is much better than the Studio 3s and the QC35s that I've had in the past. The Bluetooth I get from my laptop is already pretty bad, but when connected with these headphones, I can easily walk away from my laptop around the house to other rooms, and the Bluetooth connection remains surprisingly stable even through all those walls and doors. The effective range is listed as 30 feet like most of the headphones I've tried in the past, but for some reason this one just seems to work better. Okay, now let's talk about the sound quality. Now because I've been mostly using IEMs like the FIO FA9s, which have been my daily driver for the past few months, from the first song I played through these headphones, I noticed that these are bass boosted headphones, and the bass is just a little bit muddy. This is why I actually recommend altering some of the settings within the EQ to lower some of that bass to balance the sound a little bit more. But I think for most people, you probably won't mind or notice the extra bass, since most average consumers like emphasized bass. The sound quality to me in general is good, but they don't sound amazing, which is kind of what I expected for a pair of Bluetooth noise cancelling headphones. Because the bass is really boomy, when I use them for gaming or just watching movies, these have a really immersive experience, which is a nice plus. On the downside, these don't really provide the best detail retrieval, and when listening to all my usual songs, I just feel like most of it is there, but it feels like something is missing. Obviously, these aren't going to provide the highest fidelity sound, and I did not expect to get that from these headphones because that's not really their purpose. I think with all noise-canceling Bluetooth headphones, they are mainly supposed to be feature-loaded, provide excellent comfort and noise cancellation, and just have good enough sound quality which will satisfy most people out there, which these do. I mostly use these to play video games, watch YouTube videos, and watch movies, and these are perfect headphones for that purpose. So to wrap this up, I think that these are excellent Bluetooth noise cancelling headphones, and it's not hard to see why so many people crown these as the best headphones of 2020, at least before the AirPods Max were released. They are packed with many different features that just make them a very practical pair of headphones that block noise and play the sounds that you want to hear. For the price I paid for them at $278, I think they are a great investment, and they are especially useful when it comes to traveling. I wouldn't say that they are a necessary upgrade if you have the XM3s, as they do a lot of the same things, but just have some minor improvements, like pairing with multiple devices. So that's about it for this review. I'm not sure if it will stay at $278, but I hope they do since they are a great deal at that price. I think that these will provide a very great, cheaper alternative to the people who cannot and do not want to buy the AirPods Max. So that's it for this review. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.